Throughout November, we celebrate Native Americans Heritage Month, which brings me back to a fond memory of my school days in Macon, Georgia, taking field trips to Ocmulgee Mounds National Historical Park and fishing in the Ocmulgee River. Today, I am joined by Rita Supa. Roll that beautiful intro. Hello, Ms. Rita, and thank you for joining me again today. How are you?
Anytime. I am just great. The weather is wonderful, and I'm excited to hear about this park. I can't even pronounce the name, but it is National Native American Heritage Month. So, hey, let's hear what you got to say, man.
Right? So, we're going to go and explore this park, right? We're going to watch this video that kind of gives you the overlook of the park, and then I'll tell you some of the things that I've done when I was at this park, right?
Okay.
So let's begin. Let's begin. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ocmulgee Mounds National Historical Park is located in Macon, Georgia, which is about an hour and a half southeast of Atlanta. This over 3,300-acre park protects the prehistoric American Indian sites. In the visitor center, there are over 2,000 artifacts on display dating from 10,000 BC to 1800 AD. The Muskogee called their village Ocmulgee, which means bubbling waters, probably because of the close proximity to the river, which is now called Ocmulgee River. This park has 8 miles of hiking trails, and they all take you to the earthworks that the American Indians had made. Now, this first one we're going to show you is called the Earth Lodge.
Oh, look how cool this is. This is so cool.
You have to squat down while walking into the Earth Lodge, but once you get inside, it's an air-conditioned room where you can view the original floor of this Earth Lodge. The original floor, they carbon dated it to be from 1015 AD. The walls and ceiling were reconstructed in the 1930s by the CCC.
I'm gonna go down there.
Okay, let's go. Go fall. Whee! Woo, 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 woo.
The Great Mound is where the village chief would have lived.
This is the Great Temple Mound. It rises 55 feet, and we're going to take these stairs to the top. Let's go.
On top of the mound, you can see the town of Macon in the background. This is the funeral mound. This is where they found over 100 burials inside this mound, and this was for the elite members of the tribe. There is also remnants of an old British trading post where the British would trade with the Muscogee Indian tribe. And they also have a Civil War earthworks left over from the Civil War era. Thank you so much for watching. If you love history, make sure you check out Ocmulgee Mounds National Historical Park next time you're in the Macon area.
Well, I
Hey,
think I
what did you think
learned how
about
to
that?
pronounce the name Ocmulgee. I think I learned to
Yeah,
pronounce the name Ocmulgee. Hey, that was
that was cool.
that was brief. That was nice. That was cool.
Yeah.
So, what was or your most memorable times when you did visit Omogi as a child? What stood out for you? What was exciting about going there?
So when she went to those barrels, the ground, it's the same as I remember it, right? Only difference is like when I was out there, they had little teepees built up, and we had
Okay.
we was able to do like mold clay. So we had clay out
Mm-hmm.
there, make bow and arrows with real string. And they had those toy bow and arrows too, where you get the rubber string, or you just put your little, little sticker things, sticker bows.
Mm-hmm.
You just shoot them and they supposed to stick to a wall or something. But
Okay.
with the real bow and arrows, they use actual string, so it's a little bit more complicated to pull. It doesn't have that rubbery rebound, so you have to actually pull the bow and arrow back, and it was pretty tough. You have to have some strength to pull the bow back. But
Okay.
we was also able to make little fires from sticks. So we used the string from the bow and arrow and twined it around the stick, and then just kind of, motion it back and forth to get the sticks to cause friction to create an embryo.
All right.
And
Okay.
then put the embryo into like some dry, dry grass to create the flame. And I was able to get smoke. That was probably the most I was able to get from it. Just get the smoke going. But it took a lot of work to get that fire. And then another thing about with your clay. So if you don't have like a pot of water or something next to you where you can keep your clay wet, your clay tends to dry up on you as you're molding it. So you have to literally keep it wet to form your, to mold it into whatever shapes. And I was able to make like some pots and bowls and stuff like that from the clay. So it was pretty cool. And we didn't have those turning wheels where you put the clay on the wheels and then you just pedal and it turns. It's like made of
The
wood.
spinner.
Yeah, the spinner. Yeah, we didn't have that. We just had to mold it all from hand. It was pretty cool though. And it wasn't just at the Ocmulgee Mound that we was able to do that. We had a Boys and Girls Club out in Macon, Georgia. We went to, and they also did arts and craft, which did the whole clay molding and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool. It was a cool experience. That's how I got my first taste of the Native American life. And I've always interested in those, the culture, because they was able to grow up on the lands and take what was needed, not more than what they needed. And they always, praise everything, ask blessings for. If I take a bark off the street, off a tree, it was a blessing.
Right.
Take the bark, craft whatever you're gonna craft. There was never destruction to land. It was always, blessed before even with hunting, it blessed the meal. That was the culture. Follow the tribe. So, but yeah, so I got to actually grow up and experience with a little bit of Native American history. And I thought it'd be an opportune moment to just go back, since we're celebrating, Native American heritage, just to go back where I grew up and things I experienced as I was learning the Native American heritage. Now, have I ever been on a reservation or was it reservation? I don't think
A reservation. Yes.
reservation. I haven't yet. I would like to. I would like to visit a reservation and kind of see what the the surviving natives and play music with them and just you know, it would
I
be
think
great.
most outsiders now, when they visit a reservation, is more or less to visit a casino because you do have casinos on reservations, um, especially up in North Carolina. Well, a lot of the states, North Carolina, South Carolina, I'm sure in Alabama, Georgia. But I have visited some casinos up in the mountains in North Carolina where basically you did access the reservation. Very interesting.
Yeah, I don't really care too
I
much about
really
the
enjoyed
casinos. I don't really care too much
yeah.
about the casinos. I want to. I want. I want
That's
to.
for
I
us
want
who
to.
don't like money, okay?
I want to.
Like my mom say, that's for us who don't like money. How can you enjoy losing your money?
I.
You have some of
I.
us who
I want to. I want to enjoy the people. You know, the people.
right.
Because you know, you learn more from natives when you're actually dealing with a native, and they share, you know, the culture and everything, and it's such a beautiful thing when they do. So yeah, I like the people. But
Is that why you have an Indian girl by your side?
mm-hmm.
Okay.
And my
Well,
and my
she's
sweetheart
beautiful.
right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my little sweetheart. You know. As a matter of fact, fun fact, the guy who owned my home previously before I bought it from him, he had Native American Indian dolls and bows and arrows and things of that nature on his wall. So he was also into the Native American culture. So we was linked that way, you know.
Right. But we all linked that way because they are the flora and fauna of America. So they are
Hmm.
our indigenous people. So yes,
Yeah. So I
absolutely.
actually bought the crib from a guy who enjoys Native American culture like I do. And that's
Mm,
something.
that is something. Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Yeah.
interesting.
And you know, me here personally, I like to play a little tune from my flute. Do you mind if
Okay.
I play? Okay.
I don't mind.
Let's see.
That was nice. Very nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was
Please.
very nice. So I guess that would be fitting to end on that note.
Yeah, I
Fitting.
just recently learned how to play this thing. I wish I could play it a long time ago. I'm still like learning. A lot to learn. All right, until
But you,
next time. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. La da.
I enjoyed it. Thank you.